Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. So last basics on Procreate tutorial was too quick, so I'll go a bit slow today. So we'll play today a bit with Alpha Lock and our Liquify tool. So first we're gonna pick a monoline brush and we're gonna draw a circle. Hold it right there, put a finger on the screen to get that perfect circle shape, just like this. And then we'll fill it with a solid black color. Okay, so we can see in this lip. So now we click on Alpha Lock. Now let's see with the help of Alpha Lock what else we can do. First we'll change the brush from monoline to a soft airbrush or a soft brush. So I pick the soft brush, and then let's create a fiery kind of ball. Not like exactly a fireball, but yeah, kind of bright textures. Yeah, so this is how you can put any kind of strokes you want. And as I always say, like in my last tutorial also say, just play with lighter and darker shades. So first I put a bright orange shade, then I put red, then I put a shade of yellow. Again, here I didn't design a color palette here. You guys can be creative as you want. No pressures on that. The purpose of this video is to show you how Alpha Lock works. So you see, you have to first fill the circle with a solid color, then apply Alpha Lock, so that whatever you paint just stays over your circle. So here we are putting down the brush a bit. I'm gonna give smaller strokes here. These strokes would help you get a different kind of color texture. We'll use the Liquify tool, so you'll see how the texture changes. And this is good. I mean, I showed on my other video, told on my other video about clipping mask. On this video I'm telling you about Alpha Lock. So again, there are little bit of differences when you work with Liquify tool, how you work with clipping mask, how you work with Alpha Lock. So here, so you see how I have put the strokes here. First I had put straight strokes, then I am putting smaller halfway strokes, not full way, and I'm combining with deeper and lighter shades. I'm keeping the shades between yellow, orange and red. So yeah, you can use whichever color you want. I already told that. So again, we need some lighter shades also, because as far as I see, everything is dark. So we'll put some lightest shade here. Okay, now we use the Liquify tool. So you cannot use Liquify tool on Alpha Lock mode. You need to get out of your Alpha Lock mode. So if we go out of our Alpha Lock mode and then we go to our Liquify tool, you will see what will happen. So we choose the tool left option. So see, oh, blunder. The circle is gone. So you cannot use Liquify tool on Alpha Lock. You have to come out of Alpha Lock, and if you do that, it's a blunder. So how can we use it? So duplicate your layer and remove the Alpha Lock from the top layer with a clipping mask. And go to your Liquify tool and go to tool right option. See, it works fine now. I mean, you can do the same. I mean, it's rather than doing it this way, even I prefer doing it in clipping mask mode. But it's just that showing you guys a variations on how you can fix it. Suppose instead of doing, you're a beginner, and suppose instead of using a clipping mask, you do it on an alpha lock. So you don't have to go and delete your drawing or restart again. This is how you can actually fix it. So you can be creative again here. You can use crystal option, you can use twirl right, you can use twirl left, whatever you want. So, and see, it's absolutely soothing to your eyes. I mean, I love doing this. I mean, if you're having a stressful day, just do this. I mean, do this will definitely bring down your stress. I mean, it's amazing actually. I and then once you're happy with it, put a darker shade below, because you want to bring that 3D effect. After you put it, use the Gaussian blur. See, just like this. The bottom part should look a bit darker, and then you put a light stroke just above that. Okay, and again Gaussian blur it. Please ignore my Instagram notifications. Now if you feel that it's too white or looking too a lot of highlight over it, you can always turn down the opacity of the layer a little bit. So turn it down till you're happy with it. And you see I have done the dark highlight and lower highlight on different layers, and put a clipping mask so that everything stays within the circle. And like this you put a lighter shade on the top part also. And again use the Gaussian blur, and if you're not if you feel it's too much, you can put it in add and see, yeah, it's too much. Just turn down the opacity of the layer. So there, you see, you can already view the 3D effect here. Now save this and make this a bit smaller. Now we want to add a shadow to it. So all you need to do it, group this, do duplicate, click on it, and click on flatten. So you get a structured figure. Put an alpha lock there and click on fill layer. So the entire thing is black. Now move the lower circle a bit towards the down. Yeah, just like this. Exactly. Yeah. And then use a eraser to rub off the top part, because we don't want our shadow to expand towards the top, because we are going to use a Gaussian blur, so it should look something. Yeah, so yeah, before putting Gaussian blur, just come out of alpha lock and then put a Gaussian blur. Yeah, you see our shadow is not expanding on the top part, it's all staying in the lower part of it. And you see we have created some kind of firing. So let me just show you this way. You see the effect that it has got. It feels like something is coming out of the screen. So isn't it beautiful? I honestly, I really like this pattern and I really love to play with it. Now turn off the background and see the effect. See how it looks? Come on, you need to admit that it feels like something is coming out of the screen. So that is exactly what we wanted to do here. Now let's try with a completely black background. And if you are doing a black background, we don't need a shadow layer. So you see how it looks with a dark background. I mean, yeah, so we are done here. If you love this, then do let me know in the comments, and let me know if I should do more tutorials like this.